Well, first let me say how proud I am for everyone who showed up, and especially the young kids that have shown up.
Yeah.
If you make this the cause of your generation, you will be doing yourself proud. You know, for years, there have been things that Congress should be doing to prevent gun violence. Things like universal background checks, an assault weapons ban, and simple common sense measures to keep guns out of the hands of crazy people. And for years, Congress has been doing nothing.
Yeah.
But we've been voting on it. We have been voting on it. These votes come up regularly in Congress. And I look up on the board, and I have voted for these common sense measures. And I look up on the board, and half of the representatives of Downers Grove have been voting against them. And you don't have to look any farther than the sign over there, the NRA money. And I just want to close by saying why you're going to win. You know, this is a story not of your generation or my generation, but my father's generation. My father was a civil rights lawyer. My father was a civil rights lawyer who wrote a lot of the enforcement language behind the Civil Rights Act of 1964, one of the greatest steps forward for human rights in our country's history. But it was not easy, and it was not fast. For years, my father and others would work down with Father Hesburgh at Notre Dame, drafting versions of the Civil Rights Act that they hoped Congress would pass. And for years, people would almost laugh at them. Sure, Congress is never going to do that. And then there was Selma. There was the violence against the civil rights marchers. And the United States, the public of the United States, stood up as one and said, no, this is not who we are and not who we're going to be. And within a short span of years, the Civil Rights Act was the law of the land. And that is a moment like now. And that is only carried forward with rallies like this. As you march here, think of the hundreds of thousands that are marching in Washington, D.C. And the thousands that are marching at hundreds of rallies like this in the districts where the representatives of Congress live. Your voices will be heard. And now I'll turn it over to the true leaders here, Riley, who is going to come up here and tell you how this March for Your Lives is going to get marching. Okay?